Today is Wednesday, and that means it's time for our weekly market update. This week in Whatcom County, we saw 115 new homes come on the market and 170 went under contract. When we consider supply and demand as market forces that influence housing pricing, we can see that there's a lot of factors that make up either side. Past episodes have discussed elements of both that make Bellingham a prime area for a flurry of real estate activity. In the last couple of months, there has been plenty of talk in our industry about an influx of Seattle buyers, and over the last few weeks, I've shown homes to 3 of them myself. King 5 recently aired a news segment talking about Bellingham as a potential bedroom community for Seattle, especially as the Amazons, Microsofts, and Googles of the world set a pattern for remote commuting. So demand in our community remains high, but on the supply side of things, high isn't exactly the word that comes to mind. 6 months worth of inventory on the market is considered a balanced market between a buyer's market and a seller's market. In Whatcom County, we haven't seen that in a long time. Depending on what metrics you're looking at, it's way back to 2014. In July of this year, the Whatcom County residential market hovered at just under 2 months worth of inventory. Couple that with low interest rates and you have a prime environment for bidding wars. When I have this kind of conversation socially, because yes, I am a nerd, people will often say one of 2 things. A, it's a bubble and it's going to burst. And B, I'm going to wait to buy until prices decrease. Each of these topics is a market video, or honestly a series in and of itself, but a couple quick observations are. It's probably not a bubble so much as multiple economic forces converging at one time. Low interest rates, strong lending guidelines, work from home trends, and a stock market that has rebounded since the crash in March. And as for housing prices decreasing, here is a graphic of the median housing prices in Whatcom County for the last 14 years. At this point, we don't see any indication of prices decreasing, let alone all the way back to 2015 or 2012 levels. So for those of you that have a goal of purchasing a home, but are kind of waiting to see what the market does, I suggest writing out what your goal is and what those indicators are that will tell you that you are ready and that you're comfortable to start the home buying process. And that was this week's market update. We'll see you next time.
Hey everyone, it's time for the market update for the Cohen Group Northwest. I'm just going to take a quick moment to look into my real estate crystal ball. Hey Tiffany, do you know where that real estate crystal ball is?
What crystal ball?
The one that I need for, market updates. Tiffany is, how do you say it, the go-to for things around the office. When I lose pencils, I call Tiffany. I don't even know where the trash goes in our building. Maybe that's where all the pencils go. No magical abilities on this one. Yeah, this one says it's just like a Zestimate, so that's probably no good. $400, $500?
There aren't any magical abilities in this one. That one's calibrated to Seattle, so that's not going to work around here. Oh, I like this one. Nope, this one predicted we'd be in a buyer's market by now.
Well, I guess we're gonna have to skip the magic and just go with straight data, facts, and analysis.